And trade tensions between the United States and China may be easing as the White House signals progress in ongoing negotiations. Officials say that both sides have reached a critical understanding, one that could expedite rare earth shipments to the U.S. and move the stalled Geneva Agreement forward. Now, the breakthrough comes after a series of high-level discussions, first in Geneva last month and most recently in London. The two global powers had agreed to temporarily lower steep retaliatory tariffs, but disagreements over non-tariff barriers and rare earth export licenses soon reignited the tensions. At an event to promote his One Big Beautiful Bill budget plan, U.S. President Donald Trump said that he has signed a deal with China and is ready to sign one with India.
We just signed with China yesterday, right? Just signed with China. We have everybody. We're not going to make deals with everybody. Some we're just going to send them a letter, say, thank you very much. You're going to pay 25, 35, 45%. That's the easy way to do it. And my people don't want to do it that way. They want to do some of it, but they want to make more deals than I would do. But we're having some great deals. We have one coming up, maybe with India, very big one, where we're going to open up India.
Meanwhile, the White House is considering extending a critical July 9th deadline when steeper tariffs on imports from dozens of countries are set to take effect. Now, Trump's sweeping 10% tariff imposed earlier this year had already disrupted global markets. While steeper rates were paused during negotiations, that grace period ends soon. White House Press Secretary Caroline Leavitt has told reporters that an extension is on the table.
The deadline is not critical. The president can simply provide these countries with a deal if they refuse to make us one by the deadline, and that means the president can pick a reciprocal tariff rate that he believes is advantageous for the United States and for the American worker, and he will continue to do that.
In Brussels, European leaders are racing against that same July 9th deadline. French President Emmanuel Macron said a US-EU trade agreement is still possible. He, however, warned that it shouldn't come at any cost.
My wish is that we reach an agreement quickly, and I can say that there is a real willingness among Europeans and a genuine desire to conclude. But this goodwill should not be seen as weakness. We want to conclude quickly because it is in our collective interest, and it is good for the stability of international trade and for our companies, but we do not want to conclude quickly at any cost.
Germany's Chancellor Friedrich Merz has echoed Macron's comments. He said that while Berlin supports a deal, it wants a fair one.
We encourage the Commission President to use the 2 weeks that are still available to us to come to a swift agreement with the US. However, if we don't manage to come to an agreement on tariffs, then the EU is willing and able to take its own measures, and we encourage the Commission President to do that.
Well, now with the clock ticking towards the July 9th deadline, EU countries are hoping to avoid new tariffs and preserve fragile economic growth.